It's time for News Extra at 7:44, and brought to you today by Gehring Civic Center. Here is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Billy Estes from the Midwest Theater, and we have a number of things to discuss. Because once again, it's very busy over at the Midwest, and I guess the first thing is something that's going on tonight, right?
And we're wrapping up our community cinema series tonight with a film called Strong. It talks about, discusses the one woman's journey about being the strongest woman, and she's only 5'8" and weighs a little over 300 pounds, and her struggles to become that woman, and now what does she do afterwards?
Gal's name is Cheryl Hayworth.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
she competed on the Olympic team a couple years ago, and I've only been a chance to screen part of it, but looks like a good film for this evening. Of course, Colin will join us at the theater tonight, and hopefully have a good discussion afterwards. And if you're into fitness or bodybuilding, or the mental strength that I think that it takes to compete as a woman or a man, either way, and those strong competitions, it's just as much as a mental as it is a physical challenge to do. So
yeah.
Come on down tonight. Community cinema is free. It starts at 7:30, and it's Strong, and that'll be the last one until August or September when the series starts back up. The series wouldn't have been possible this year without the support from the Nebraska Cultural Endowment, and the Sir Optimus Group here locally supports it.
All right.
So we appreciate the support for the program.
I would bet, given what happened with Junior Seau just last week, professional football player, there will be a documentary out about him sometime in regards to what these athletes go through, elite athletes, the mental stress, and in his case, maybe the brain damage from playing football and all that stuff. But anyway, should be a good film tonight. It's absolutely free, 7:30. Get out there to the Midwest Theater. All right. One of the other things we want to talk about is Kelly Hunt coming to the Midwest Theater, not that far away, June 8th, 8 p.m. Tell us about Kelly Hunt.
Well, Kelly has played at the theater a few years ago. She's been looking to come back, and the stars must have aligned here recently, so she's going to be coming back to see us on Friday, June 8th. For those of you who have not experienced Kelly, she's a very soulsy R&B artist. Doesn't have a stiff bone in her body when she's on the stage. She's one heck of a piano player, and has a great band behind her, and so she'll be back on Friday, June 8th. We have a special thanks to Doug and Louise Kent, locally here, and they're going to help us bring her in, and we're going to try to raise some money for the theater's digital cinema conversion. We need about $45,000-$50,000. That's kind of where our target budget is at right now until we hear back on a few grants. So if we can, sell a couple hundred tickets, we're going to
be good.
Put some money in the bank for that project, and it would be good for the theater, and we can continue to show films for future generations. So that's the hope of the theater.
That's great. It sounds good. How much are tickets?
Tickets in the balcony are $16 for general admission. Main floor are $20 and $24 for members and non-members respectively. Show's at 8 o'clock, so you can go out to dinner or get your lawn chores done or whatever you're out and doing, and then
on a Friday night too. It's good.
So come out a little later in the evening and enjoy some. It should be just a great concert. Doors are going to open at 7, so if you want to come a little early and enjoy a cocktail, that'll be available for you. But 8 o'clock, 3 weeks from Friday, should be a good evening. The last time she was here, we had people dancing in the aisles and just enjoying themselves, and a little different than what we our performing arts series that we do. This is a little more club-like, I guess you might say. So come on down and support the theater and enjoy some good music. And I will tell you, her new album that she released last year, Gravity Loves You, there's a couple of tracks on it that are pretty darn good.
Get you going, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So that's June 8th, 8 p.m. Better think about getting those tickets as early as you can. All right. The other thing we wanted to talk about is the children's movies, the matinee movies for this summer. And, boy, you got a great lineup here.
And last summer our tickets sold out early, and I think maybe people have thought we have sold out this year. That is not the case. There are plenty of tickets available yet. This is about the time people start to think about what activities they're going to be doing for the summer with their kids. So don't forget about summer movies at the Midwest. It's one whale of a deal. 6 movies for $10, $1.66 a piece. Can't do much for that anymore these days. We're going to kick off the series on June 7th with Hugo, June 14th with Kung Fu Panda 2, June 28th with the original Charlotte's Web from 1978, the one that I remember growing up watching. July 5th will be The Adventures of Tintin, July 12th Rango, and then we're going to finish the series July 19th with The Last Airbender.
A lot of those I need to kind of see.
Yeah, Kevin.
Not just the kids. I need to see some of those, like Tintin. I've really wanted to see that one.
And Hugo won multiple Oscars, back in February, which was a great film that we showed on our regular weekends. But I think they're all going to be great films. And if you don't buy the tickets, the pre-purchased coupons for the $10, you can always buy tickets at the door. They're $3 and $5. But the coupon sheets are the way to go. And coupon sheets are available at the theater, Platte Valley Bank, the Co-op Centennial and Main Branch, Valley Bank and Trust in Gearing, both the Scottsbluff and the Gearing Library, or you can buy them online at midwesttheater.com.
All right. And Rango's in there with, isn't Johnny Depp in Rango? Johnny Depp's in Rango, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Rango's interesting too. So a lot of them, a lot of good ones in there. So make sure you get those coupon books and get that done. Like you said, 6 movies for $10.
Yeah, and then concessions. Kid packs are $3 for the summer, so you can send your kid to the movie for under $5 with a drink and a popcorn and a candy on a given Thursday. So that's a pretty good deal.
And what
for
time
the
is
summer.
it? Like 1:30?
They show on Thursdays at 1:30.
Okay.
And don't forget to join us this weekend. We have 2 films for the weekend. Our weekend film, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is a romantic comedy called Salmon Fishing on the Yemen.
Yeah, tell me about that.
It's about a gentleman that wants to start salmon farming on the Yemen River in Afghanistan, and hires or works with a person from the States, and the person from the States falls in love with the girl. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday, we also have the Lorax showing as part of our Real Films for Real Families series. That shows Saturday at 1:30. So if you're in the middle of graduation and you need a place for your kids to get out of your hair for a little while, or just a break from the rigmarole, come down at 1:30 on Saturday and see the Lorax.
Yeah, and that's a good kids show. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Right?
Yep. We have about 800 kids coming to see the Lorax over the next couple of days as school gets out. So we're going to be awfully busy the next few days at the theater.
About 800 kids from school coming to see it.
850 in there somewhere between tomorrow and next Tuesday. So,
all right.
Plus the Saturday showing. So it'll be a couple of busy days. So don't forget Kelly Hunt, 3 weeks from Friday, June 8th.
And she really wanted to be here. Right?
They've been asking to come back and play, and it just hasn't worked out. And finally it has. And if anybody wants to go visit Midwest Theater, Kelly, or midwesttheater.com, Kelly did a personalized welcome video, asking the community to come to the show. It's really great to see her do that. An artist to do that doesn't get to happen very often. So Kelly's excited to come back and play.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks much, and everybody have a great weekend.
Happy summer too, man.
Summer's here almost.
Yeah, it is. It's coming real fast. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.